So it's been a crazy morning. Crew's been usually pretty good, but today he went a little crazy. And while Jess was working on a project, Crew obviously needed some attention, and he was going to get it by any means necessary. So he went after Jessica while she had a hot glue gun in her hand. So she was obviously reticent to do anything with her hands because, she didn't want to burn herself or Crew. And he got her pretty good in the leg. Again, he was just kind of being a little boisterous, being playful, but he got her pretty good. He definitely likes to bite a little harder. He definitely likes to be a little bit rougher when we're covered. So
yeah, it's actually safer to have like bare skin around him.
You could put your bare skin in his mouth, and he's very gentle. But you have like a thin T-shirt on. All of a sudden, you're wearing steel armor, according to him. But let's see the damage.
Okay, so he didn't break the skin. It's not too bad, but I know it's gonna be a big bruise.
Oh yeah.
It's a little swollen right now. When the swelling goes down, there's probably gonna be a bruise there. It's kind of sore. So I'm gonna try putting a comfrey poultice on it to see if that helps any. Comfrey is supposed to be good for wounds and bruises.
Comfrey is such an amazing plant. There's a reason why it's a favorite among permaculture practitioners. One being it's a dynamic accumulator. It can pull up a lot of nutrients from the ground. You can use a chop and drop method to add organic matter into the soil and putting those nutrients back in there where other plants can utilize it. You can break it down, turn it into a compost tea, and then so many medicinal benefits as well.
And it's really easy to grow.
Very easy to grow.
This is our first time growing it.
And it's growing like wildfire. This is our first opportunity to use it as a medicinal benefit. So it should be very interesting to see how this works. What, is it chia?
It's chia seed. I would use flax if we had whole flax seeds. But I'm hoping the chia will be an okay substitute. So chia makes that kind of gel. Flax is, I think, a little more slimy. And it can help in a poultice to kind of just hold things together. Just gonna let the chia sit for a little bit.
Is it almost ready yet?
Yeah.
Is that pretty much the ingredients?
Yep.
Nice.
Poultice is not the most convenient way to treat a wound, so it's usually left for more serious things. If I had a liniment or a salve or something I could just rub on, I would probably do that, but just have fresh leaves right now. Try to get my leg flat.
So it looks like you got a buffer there. You don't want the directly on the skin.
Well, I could do that, but this is less messy. So I'm just gonna sandwich it between two pieces of gauze. But I'm kind of pressing it in there. I'll put a generous amount on. And because comfrey is thought to have some toxic effects to the liver, I'm only applying it externally, and it's just for like acute injuries, nothing that you're gonna be using for an extended period of time. Now I'm gonna want to keep this moist, so I'm gonna wrap it in plastic. That'll help keep the moisture in. We don't have a plastic wrap or anything like that, but we do have this plastic bag, so that's gonna have to do. I'll just leave this for about a half hour.
After the first treatment, we'll see if we need it again for a second treatment. We'll let you know how it does. Just had to get this on film. Not something you see very often. Just taking it easy. She's sitting down, folks. It happens occasionally. But she's got to rest that leg. So it's been about a half hour. Time for the big reveal. You can see it really seeping through the bandage. That's good, alright? That's what you want.
I can compost this.
100% healed. It is amazing. It's still there, obviously. It's probably not going to completely heal it right away. What we're hoping for, though, is that it hopefully reduces the bruising, reduces the swelling a little bit, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how does it feel? How are you feeling as far as the pain? Because it was hurting you pretty good before, right?
Yeah, it feels better. It's still a little bit of pain.
Let's see how the wound develops. Alright, so how's the patient doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
How many times did you apply that poultice yesterday?
Well, in the morning my leg was hurting pretty bad. It was actually a little difficult to walk.
And this was right after the
right.
transgression?
Yes. I did a poultice in the morning for a half hour, and then towards noon my leg started hurting again, and so I did another one, and it felt better after that, and then I just used up the rest of the material that I had in the evening and did one more.
So you're like, I got a bunch of stuff left over, why not just do a third poultice?
Yeah, it wasn't hurting too much then, but I just did one more for good measure, and...
Let's do the reveal. Bow, chicka, wah, wah. Whoa. You tend to bruise really easily, right?
Yeah, I usually bruise pretty easily.
Now this is just a mixture of the comfrey as well as the chia seeds, right?
Comfrey and chia. So normally by this time my leg would probably be purple, and right now it's just a very faint bluish discoloration. It's just a little tender. Yeah, I'm surprised at how well that worked. So comfrey is something that definitely going to keep handy for things like this. I dried some comfrey leaves in case I want to use any during the winter, and right now I'm just crushing them up and storing them.
So we're back with Jessica. What's up, girl? Now, how many days is this after the incident?
About 3 days.
We don't keep track of time here. Time is irrelevant. Time is just a construct of people's imaginations.
Crew bites are real.
Well, show off them legs, girl.
Okay. I don't know how easy it is to see on video. It's probably about this big, maybe about baseball size. And when I first got the bite, there were some red streaks, probably teeth marks. But you can see in the center, it's turning this yellowish, which means that it's healing. Now, normally with bruises, I would get like a deep purple bruise. It never got to that purple, and it's already well on its way to healing up.
Dang, score one for the comfrey poultice, wouldn't you say?
I think it worked.
Definitely helped. Comfrey. something you might want to consider growing on your own off-grid homestead. If you're a permaculturist, you definitely know the effects of comfrey.
Oh yeah.
We'll catch you on the next video, everyone. Bye.